Welcome back to Evolution 2017 Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 Top 8. Once again, my name is Jazz. Some people know me as Majin Obama. Please don't ask. It's very difficult to say with a straight face. But of course, I'm here with none other than the fighting game scientist himself, as seen on ESPN, Mr. Option Select, Ryan Hunter. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How could I be doing any better? We're seeing the top 8 of Guilty Gear Xrd here at EVO 2017. How could I be doing any better, Jazz?
And we got some special matches coming up, man. We got some special stuff coming up. I know you're going to like it.
Yeah, so I think the next match we're going to see, we're going to stay in on the loser side of things. We're going to see PurePure versus Samitto. Let's talk about that matchup a little bit. We talked about Jacko being a little bit of a unique character.
Yes.
I have to think, though, Chip is not a good matchup. He's just so much maneuverability. Jacko likes to set up some houses, slow down the pace of the match, start to control space using the minions. And I think Chip's is not going to be having any of it.
But the way, yeah, exactly. The way Chip applies pressure, the way Chip does offense, and the way Chip can move around the screen, he can remove the servants from the sphere of influence in the match. He's actually one of the characters that straight up can just beat her. Not only that, he plays Jacko. He's got a gold rank Jacko in the arcades. He's got one of the higher rank Jackos. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know it's very common for a lot of the arcade players to have sub cards where they have they mess around on secondaries. Yep. He has a gold ranked Jacko.
He knows his character inside and out. Not only that, but of course one of the other stronger Jackos in Japan, FG. He plays with him pretty often. He's going to know this matchup really, really well. PurePure's going to have his work cut out for him. He's going to have to make some tight plays.
I have to just think, really, I can't stress enough, I think this has got to be a nightmare matchup. Not only does Chip have the maneuverability, we saw a lot when Omito was fighting PurePure, how PurePure might get some houses on the screen, and then Omito would get some corner momentum, and there's always in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I got to land some hits consistently, because if she just blocks over time, the minions will come and save her.
Exactly.
Right?
The cat and mouse game that develops between the two. But of course, Chip is one of the most mobile characters in the game. He can play that game.
But I was going to say, if Samitto gets into that exact situation where there's some houses off screen and he's trying to hold a corner position, Chip has so many ways to just land one hit. 6K, True. Run up and get a grab. A tricky, left-right mix-up, an FDC cancel. He's very good at consistently getting small hits, and that's going to make it very hard for the minions to come and save Jacko.
Sliding normals as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course, we can't talk about Chip. Can't talk about Chip getting buffed without talking about Gamma Blade.
Yes, we mentioned that his pressure naturally is going to be a problem for her houses, and you got to credit it to Gamma Blade. It was good before, and now it's
way better.
It's questionable. I would say questionable.
Yeah.
Bachi.
So it'll be interesting because we mentioned the power-ups when PurePure was fighting last. One of the power-ups she can actually activate every 10-15 seconds or so is called Aegis Shield. It actually nullifies projectiles. And when you think Chip, you don't really think projectile character, but I would not be surprised to see PurePure activate it as often as possible just to nullify Gamma Blade.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big point for Samitto to go in too. He has to be able to react to that moment, be able to try to attack her, interrupt her while he's activating it, if possible. I don't expect PurePure to do it willy-nilly in neutral, but it's still going to be tough for him, man. He's going to be difficult for him to find that spot again because Chip can so freely move around the screen. This character is so incredible because not just because of the offensive tools that he has, but because the screen is his jungle gym. He can just jump around, fly around, do whatever.
Yeah, the most movement options of any character in the game.
But it's just hands down. You get caught, that might be the end of you. But, I mean, this character just breathes freedom.
Yeah, very hard to catch. Very hard to catch. And again, you would think, that kind of mindset is in Jacko's favor because she doesn't have to chase you down, right? You have to chase her down. She wants you to try to, make mistakes coming to her, but it's going to be tough because Chip can just be anywhere at any time, teleport YRC. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how PurePure approaches it and how he tries to slow down the movement options of Samitto. See the players here setting up. PurePure there, the red glasses matching his shirt. And Samitto looks very serious again.
You said it earlier, man. Like, I'm so used to seeing these guys with smiles on their faces, just doing stuff and then looking on the other side of the cabinet, just saying like, what are you doing? Just like talking smack. But you see all business faces up here, man. These brothers came to play. I'm telling you.
They know they did their job yesterday, making it into this top 8. They don't want that to go to waste. They want to go the distance.
Yeah, man. The people that aren't on the stage, like we said earlier, you think about the people that didn't make this top 8 stage. These guys are thinking right now, this is my chance. This thing is wide open. This thing is by no means settled.
That's exactly right. And like you were saying, some of the people who we expected to see on the stage were taken out by these players. Your Daru's taken out by Samitto. Your Dogra's taken out by PurePure. Kadako taken out by PurePure. So,
nuts.
You know, it was just a slaughter fest yesterday in top 32, and they emerged victorious.
Yeah, and the coolest thing about this tournament, this Evolution 2017 Guilty Gear X's Rev 2 tournament, is that we have most of the winners of the big tournaments for this game over the past 2 years present. Again, half of those champions couldn't make it to this top 8 stage. PurePure, Samitto, those are 2 of them. 2016 D1 Apex winner PurePure taking on Summit Chip. SBO Tokeki mainstay, multiple top 8s. Pre-Evo Japan side champion.
And here we go. PurePure fortunately getting a house out and then jumping over the Alpha Blade. This is a huge start for PurePure. This is exactly the momentum he needs.
Yep. But again, good movement from Summit. Just works his way on out of there.
Yep. Gets the hit. Makes the minions disappear.
And there you see that Gamma Blade going
Baits
to work.
The dead angle. That was huge. All that meter going to waste for PurePure. And meter is a very precious resource because all of her D attacks, her special moves, require a little bit of meter. Alpha Blade to do damage to the houses. No punish for PurePure. And this is a very close round. 1 house remaining, 1 hit left. Great presence of mind.
Yep.
Such good presence of mind doing that jump dust on the way down to kill that last hit of the house. And Samitto's going to take round 1. Very back and forth, though.
And you saw just Summit leveraging meter as well for Jacko trying to interrupt, right? You saw the Gamma Blade YRC air grab to close it. Meter management going to be important here.
And, you know, we talked about Gamma Blade in the neutral. We didn't talk about Alpha Blade also doing a great job of doing damage to the houses. If there are minions out, potentially clearing some level 1 minions.
Clears the field, moves them around the screen as well, can apply pressure in some certain situations. And again, Summit's air grab's just on point, man. This guy's going to... This guy, if you jump in the air against this guy, he will dunk you.
And pushes PurePure into the same position as the house, so he's able to actually take out the house while doing a block string. House with 1 hit left, but it's not going to matter. PurePure is just dead.
Off the wall, bro. This guy, I'm telling you, he knows this matchup really well.
Yeah, he had PurePure blocking there for a little while, built up the guard meter, so that combo did a lot of damage very quickly. And Summit, just like we saw against Teresa, a quick 2-0 game 1. Is this going to be another 4 straight rounds? A good opening by PurePure, but right back in it. Samitto gets the jump dust knockdown. Catch him with a stagger. PurePure recognizing he has the burst out. That was going to do a lot of damage. And that was a very safe first point as well.
I like the way Summit tags those minions on the way up and down.
Yep. Again, Gamma Blade YRC utilizing his meter to start offense.
Look at the optimization there, man. Backdashing back into the house to reset the screen, but also drill kicking on the way down to do damage to it.
Very smart.
Incredible awareness. Gold burst on the table. Let's go. John Cena mode active. Gonna burn it off the overhead.
Oh,
empty low.
Empty low. It's
Talk
so
to
hard
me.
to see the mix-up. All right, doing a little bit of damage to the houses. Very smart.
Off the wall. Ninja way. No dice.
No knockdown. Oh, recalls the houses. Okay. So PurePure wants to try to reset the HP on those houses. They are level 3. He's going to reset them here. Not really getting an opportunity. Gets a knockdown. This is huge. He's going to reset those level 3 houses. And they're doing work. And now he's got the Aegis out, so cannot be cleared with Gamma Blade. This is going to do a lot of Chip, but Chip himself with 3 jumps, able to easily avoid the explosions. Samitto actually getting tagged with negative penalty there, but so low life left for PurePure. I don't think it's going to matter, but uh-oh.
Yeah, 10 situation. Whoa.
PurePure
wants this round.
That was such a lucky trade for Samitto.
PurePure wants this round. What's the look?
He needs this round. He's got to get some momentum here. Not quite enough. PurePure still alive.
Time of factor now. Time of factor now. Diving in.
Switching up the jump timing with the delayed dive there. And PurePure on the board. This will not be 4 straight rounds. PurePure up around here, game 2. But an early air grab.
And air summit. Man, look at the use of dashing 5K, man. That normal so fast with such good range. He can pop it 2 or 3 times on some houses and clear the field.
PurePure giving up those houses, starting to rebuild. Got the K house out. There it goes. PurePure looking for a knockdown. He's fishing with 3H. Oh, and he gets a huge counter hit 6H. All right, so 5D bursts out. Trying to clear those houses. He does. S house now. Probably the weakest of the houses.
Someone gonna build some meter here too. 6
Nice
anti-air. Drop him.
Mix up. Blocks the gold burst. Bad situation here for PurePure. This maybe gonna be
might be
enough. No, he
No,
drops
not quite.
PurePure's still alive. That S-House still leveling up. Nice block.
Good block on the dust.
All right,
Tags
so
him in mid-screen. Summit up. And now even around Summit set point.
oh, and he gets tagged by the stagger there.
Drops that heal on her too.
Look at that damage, 50%. Chip normally doesn't do that much damage, but that little bit of guard meter and the unskilled opener.
And you see Gamma Beast doing work.
Late tech there.
Tries to jump K to air her.
And then they both trade sweeps. That's actually...
Uh-oh. Danger!
Chip
Summit
is
comes
so
out the
scary
victor.
here.
PurePure burst.
And you can see PurePure does not want to fight right now.
Oh no, he ain't trying to fight this.
Oh, but he gets the better of Danger Time. Big
Look
hit.
at Summit's health. Erased.
Blitzes the DP. Big hit. Summit bursting out. Gets the knockdowns. Got a block.
Bad
Oh,
DP from PurePure and
safe
Summit.
jump.
Gonna take it 2 games to 0.
PurePure with the rare DP. We haven't really seen him go to that in the set.
Yeah.
Finally goes to it, and Samitto smartly going with the safe jump.
Sniffed it out. Yep.
So Samitto on a tear, still advancing in the bracket, eliminating PurePure.
And again, thanks to PurePure, again, coming out, showing what he's made of. Got this top 8 stage over a lot of dangerous opponents.